Sit with energy, sit with awareness, sit with an understanding that you have the ability to control you. And I just want you to become aware of your breathing. I want you to become aware of what it is you want today and how you're going to become that unique soul, that amazing individual that you desire. And as you're sitting there, I just want you to, you don't need to expand your body, but I just want you to give yourself a little morning stretch, the stretch that where you kind of just push some energy through your body and you get some fluid flow, you create a little pressure inside your body. And you become ready. Here's potentially a current situation. Understanding that the NES ability, neuroenergetic self-sculpting, you realize we can sculpt good things. And as most of us, if we ever worked with clay, if you remember the first piece that you made, the little candy holder or coffee cup or first attempt at a vase, it didn't quite look like the original. Our muscle memory wasn't there of how to move and work with clay, or our first painting. We had all the right colors, but it kind of looked a little bit, odd. This is what happens to us. Think about it for just a moment. And this is the hard part to accept. If we do actions and they fall short, we come up less than the desired result. We have been taught that that's a failure. We have invested so much energy into successful failure. It's what we tell ourselves. It's how we look at ourselves. It's how we see ourselves. It's how we think we are. We have literally invested into our personal failure at a level we probably wouldn't want. So we're going to recognize that today. We're going to address that today. We're going to, like any addict, have our come to Jesus meeting and say, I have invested in failure. I am aware that when I come up short, it doesn't feel good. And yet, we do it again and again and again. So before we get started, if you're not ready to understand and acknowledge and recognize your desire to fail, then I would encourage you to stop listening now. Because this is potentially paradoxical. But I work so hard on success only to We're going to stop delusional thinking only to fail, fall short, not even learn the lesson, because if we learn the lesson, we wouldn't what? We wouldn't repeat it time after time after time. So today, on this day, maybe for the first time, we will fully become aware of the investment we have in failing. And if you're starting to feel some energies in your body and starting to feel some resistance, it's much like when you find the person who's been stealing your cookies, how they immediately shift the blame. Well, you could have, it's not my hand in the cookie jar. And yet it is. So take another big breath and allow yourself to become aware and say, I'm okay with becoming aware. And we're going to move through the NESS program, neuroenergetic self-sculpting, to help us adjust our course, right our ship, do an about face. And we will today, possibly, we will today begin to invest truly in our success. So if you're ready, just quietly in your mind, as Jim Rohn would say to his audience, say, I'm ready. So here's the statement. Here's the issue statement. And you can say this out loud. I recognize that I have been unconsciously investing energy. I recognize that I have been unconsciously investing energy in patterns and behaviors that lead to failure. And this has hindered my personal and professional growth. Say it again. I recognize that I have been unconsciously investing energy in patterns and behaviors that lead to failure, and this has hindered my personal and professional growth. Do you feel the shift in your body? Do you feel possibly the resistance of this statement? If there's been a shift, this is good news. And acceptance or resistance, if there is any shift, this is good news, because it is a trigger. This is an awareness. We'll say it one more time and then we'll do some tapping. I recognize that I have been unconsciously investing energy in patterns and behaviors that lead to my failure. And this has hindered my personal and professional growth. So now we're going to rub our hands together a little bit, just to activate our energy flowing from our heart center down through our arms into our hands. Rub your hands together. They get a little warm, pull them apart, and squeeze them together a little bit and feel that energy like you're squeezing a beach ball. You can feel that little bit of pressure, and if not, rub your hands together maybe a little faster and then pull them apart. I want you to feel that energy. And so in EFT, the first place that we're going to do the tapping is what's called the karate chop, the side of the hand. If you were to make a fist in that fat little part of your hand, the side of your hand, we're just going to start tapping there. It doesn't have to be hard. 2 fingers usually covers the meridian point. And we're going to say the statement. Even though I've invested energy in failure, repeat after me, even though I have invested energy in failure, I deeply and completely accept myself. One more time. Even though I have been investing energy in failure, I deeply and completely accept myself. Feel that in your body. Now, for those of you not familiar with tapping, we're going to go to the eyebrow point, which is that part of the eye socket right by the top of your nose where it goes to your forehead. And so right in that kind of corner of your eye, just start slightly tapping. It doesn't have to be hard. What you're doing is you're activating a meridian point in your body where energy flows, kind of like acupressure points. So it's just start tapping that eyebrow point and say these words as you're tapping. I acknowledge my fear of success. Say it again. I acknowledge my fear of success. Just keep lightly tapping there. This makes sense, right? We have a tendency to self-sabotage. Say it one more time. I acknowledge my fear of success. Feel that in your body. Feel this release that it's okay, that I am in this current state and I'm ready to accept it and move on. One more time. I acknowledge my fear of success. Now we're going to move to the outside edge of the eye, kind of on the bottom part there, just out at the right side where maybe that little line of makeup goes that women use. I just want you to, and this is the side of the eye, we call it. I want you to start tapping there and say, I release, listen carefully, I release the need to hold myself back. That may light up your spirit like a Christmas tree. Say it again as you're tapping there, very lightly, gently, not fast. I release the need to hold myself back. Ah, that feels good. Feel that. Now we're going to go under the eye, kind of right in the middle of the eye at the bottom, right there on the little eye socket bone, right there where it starts the top of the cheek. Just slightly tapping there. Maybe you'll feel it a little bit sensitive. That means you're hitting the meridian point. That might be that there's some resistance. Is it possible? Resistance in our body and the energy being blocked, and this is opening that flow. Under the eye, we'll say this. I have been protecting myself through failure. I have been protecting myself through failure. You watch people and they fall short, and then they have this amazing story of justification. Maybe that was you. I know it's been me. Under the eye, one more time. I have been protecting myself through failure. Now we move to under the nose, which is a spot between the top lip and the bottom of your nose, right there in that little, if you've got that little part that has the little nook in it, right there, and just slightly tapping, 2 fingers, nice and easy, doesn't have to be fast. Just feel the connection of your fingertip touching that part of your face, that part of your lip. And this is called under the nose. And then say this. It's safe for me to succeed. You feel that? Let that flow into that brilliant miracle called you. It's safe for me to succeed. Say it, feel it. The self-talk that you're doing right now might have some resistance. You might go, it's not safe for me. It's this, that. You don't understand. That's the self-talk. This is what we're overriding right now and opening through the meridian. Keep tapping under the nose. Say, it's safe for me to succeed. Ah. So awesome. Go from the top lip to underneath the bottom lip, between the chin, the top of your chin and your bottom lip, in the middle there, right there where kind of your lip curls a little bit. That's called the chin point. And I want you to tap there and say, I choose to learn from my failures. I choose to learn from my action. I choose to learn to build success. Feel that. And from this tapping point, we go to where your collarbone kind of comes together there, right in the center, where it connects maybe to the top of your sternum. You feel that little nudge right there, that little bump right there on the end of the bone. Slightly tapping, either side, left or right. This is called the collarbone. And listen carefully and repeat. I am redirecting my energy towards positive outcomes. I am redirecting my energy toward positive outcomes. I am redirecting my energy towards positive outcomes. Do you feel how your energy in your body is possibly shifting directions, moving to new places, leaving your body through different areas? Maybe the stress in your neck is a little bit less. Maybe the energy in your legs is a little more. Maybe you feel something shifting. This is neuro encoding. You're having thoughts and it's redirecting energy in your body. Say, I am redirecting my energy towards positive outcomes. Now, this next one is you're going to kind of reach across your body, left arm touching the right side of your rib cage there in the center, kind of under, from between the bottom of your rib cage and your armpit, right there in the center. Maybe you tap with 3 fingers. Give yourself a better chance of hitting that meridian. And this is called under the arm. Listen carefully. I am worthy of success and fulfillment. Oh, those are big words. The lungs carry grief, and this is tapping a little of energy of positive. I am worthy. I am worthy of success and fulfillment. Feel that. And maybe when you're tapping in these areas, it might be a little sensitive, might be sore. It's because it was blocked and now it's open. Kind of when you have a bruise and you touch it. One more time, I am worthy of success and fulfillment. Feel that. Ah, that feels so good. And the last tapping point we're going to do in this part, and then we'll move on to corrective self-talk, is the top of the head. So go to the top of the head, not all the way in the center. It's just up a little bit, maybe an inch or 2 behind your hairline, and you just tap there in the center of the brain, left and right. Just a little more forward than the absolute center of your head. And this, we say, this is the top of the head. I embrace my potential for growth and success. You know you're worth more. You know you can do more. You know you're so capable. Say, I embrace my potential for growth and success. Oh. And now shake your hands out. Just shake them out. You had little pins and needles. Shake that energy out. Feel that. Rub your hands together a little bit. Let that energy flow through you from the eyebrow point all the way through the meridians on the face to the collarbone, the neck, the side, all of this to the top of the head. Feel that energy. And now we'll do some self-talk. Now that you've awakened your energy centers, say this, repeat this. Today, I choose to invest my energies in actions and thoughts. All right, I'll say that part again. I choose to invest my energy in actions and thoughts that lead to success and growth. Say it one more time. Today I choose to invest my energy in actions and thoughts that lead to success and growth. Think about it for a moment. All of the times we've come up short. Your body is used to investing in, let's just say it, coming up short. It's not an unfamiliar pattern for many, is it? Coming up short. Changing our goals because maybe we're not ready, maybe we're not good enough, maybe we're not, whatever the story is. Today that changes. Say it again. Today I choose to invest my energies in actions and thoughts that lead to success and growth. Here's a thought you can use later on today. I'm capable of success. Right? You are. I'm capable of success. Each step I take is a learning opportunity. Learning to step into more gratitude, right? Say thank you. Say thank you right now. Thank you. Thank you for this awareness. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for those who challenge me. I am capable of success. Each step I take is a learning opportunity. And so now we're going to activate the chakras. Yeah, this is big. I get it. There's a lot. But think about it. Go with me for just a moment. Take a journey with me for just a moment. If your body is saying, this is a lot, there's a lot to this, this is all new. Think about it. Hang on with me. Hold on with me. Hold on tight, because this one might hurt. If you're saying this is a lot, if your body is resisting, if your brain is going, this is too much, isn't that proof? Possibly you've been wired for failure. You have been investing in failure way too much. When people say, I can't meditate for half an hour, wouldn't that be proof that you're wired or investing in failure? That's the hard reality. That's the hard truth. We've been 20 minutes. This isn't a lot. Out of 24 hours, 20 minutes of sharpening your saw, feeling better, feeling incredible, moving actions into the right way, feeling this alignment with your success, calling upon your success to show up now. This is a lot. It's not. It's new. If it's new, then the law of opposites says, the law of polarity says that if this new success is a lot, then maybe actually in reality you've been wired and programmed to fall short. Let's just say it. To fail and repeat the failure over and over and over. See, we think failure is losing $1 million. Failure is letting this second go by in a state of anger. Failure is letting this instant go by without a smile. When you understand that is failure, you will shift. You will make it your priority to change. So let's go through and open up our chakras with some more self-talk. We're going to start at the crown chakra, which is the top of your head. So rub your hands together a little bit more and pull them apart and feel which hand has more energy in it. You can feel that beach ball compressing. Which hand has a little bit more energy in it this morning? Just take that and rest that on top of your head. Allow that connection, the flow of energy to flow from the crown chakra into your hand, from your hand into your crown chakra. And your intention in this part of the meditation is to simply increase and allow your flow. So crown chakra, I want you to say, my connection to the universe is filled with possibilities and open to divine guidance. My connection to the universe of possibilities is open, and I am open to divine guidance. Ah, that feels so good. You can put your fingers or your hand over your third eye. That's a spot between your eyebrows. Just hold your hand over your forehead and allow yourself to say, I trust my intuition and guides me to the successful choices I see. I trust my intuition to guide me towards successful choices I can see. Take your hand, rest it over your throat. I speak my truth. Listen carefully. I speak my truth and express my authentic self confidently. That one might give you some shivers, some chills of expressing your authentic self confidently. Say it one more time. I speak my truth and express my authentic self confidently. It's okay to win. Your winning serves more. It's okay to win. One last time, I speak my truth and express my authentic self confidently. Place your hand over your heart chakra. Let this flow through you, please. Let this sink in. Allow this transformation. Here's the words. I love and accept myself. Success and failure are part of my growth. I love and accept myself. Success and failure lessons are part of my growth. I love and accept myself. Success and failure are part of my growth. Solar plexus, that part where the rib cage comes together there, the bottom of your sternum, your chest bone. Hold your hand there. This is the solar plexus, and say, I am powerful and capable of creating the success I desire. This is the doing chakra. I am powerful and capable of creating the success I desire. Feel that. You know, when you say, I feel it in my gut, I want you to feel this in your gut. I love that I am powerful and capable of creating the success I desire. Say yes. Say yes. Allow it. Yes. Sacral chakra, you can place your hand near your belt buckle if you were wearing a belt. This is the I feel. Here's the words. I embrace. Feel that. I embrace my creative energy and use it to build a positive future. I embrace my creative energy and use it to build a positive future. So good, so good, so good. And now the root chakra. The root chakra is safety and security. It is the I am. And the reason we start from the crown to work down is so we have an understanding of who I am, of who I am becoming. To say that first might possibly cause us some doubt and confusion. Now that we know that I am open to the universe of possibilities, I trust and guide my intuition towards successful choices. I speak and express my authentic my authentic self confidently. I love and accept myself. Success and failure are part of my growth. This is all of who you are. I am powerful and capable of creating the success I desire. I embrace my creative energy and use it to build a positive future. You can now say with your hands on your root chakra, kind of laying in your lap, I am safe and supported in my journey towards my continued successes. I am safe and supported in my journey towards continued success. Feel that. This is you. This is you awakening to you. This is you unlocking you. This is you letting you out of the gates. This is you coming out of lockdown, coming out of driving around with the brakes on. It should be effortless. It will be amazing. It will be, you won't believe what happened moments all day long. So here's the wrap up. Listen carefully. I am transforming my energy from fear of failure to the power of success. Each day I grow stronger and more aligned with my true potential. Go ahead, say it. I am transforming my energy from fear of failure to the power of success. Each day I grow stronger and more aligned with my true potential. Oh, say yes. Just say yes. And here's the chakra balancing state. My chakras are balanced and aligned. Say it. My chakras are balanced and aligned, empowering me to move beyond past patterns of failure. I am whole, capable, and ready for the success that awaits me. Feel that. It's true, the thing you are seeking is seeking you. Let's say it one more time. My chakras are balanced and aligned, empowering me to move beyond past patterns of failure. I am whole, capable, and ready for success that awaits me. Give your body a big stretch. Oh, send your energy to the ends of the universe and back and letting it know that the universe says, this soul is ready. They are turned on, tuned in, fired up, and ready to go. Sit in that for just a moment, and we'll get started here.